Hello there, YouTube. How y'all doing? It's your boy Nameless back at it again after quite a long time. Almost 35 to 40 days to be exact. Yeah, I'm officially back. My finals are over, and if you've taken the time to actually watch my announcement video, you know why I took this leave, and yeah, I'm back fully. Now, I'm gonna be consistent, hopefully, at least because I really do want to be consistent. Otherwise, yeah. Yeah, it's been quite a long time, and damn, you guys have shown so much love for my videos, especially on What If Isagi achieved Metavision early. 1.1k views. Absolutely crazy. Never have I ever thought that I would reach 1k views. God. Amazing, amazing, amazing. And future plans, I have so many new ideas. I've thought about a little ones, and some were recommendations, and some were series I had to continue that I had discontinued. So, yeah, there's not much to say other than, yeah, I'm back. I'm back fully now. Nameless is back on the grind. Not much to say other than let's get on with part 7 or the finale of What If Isagi Never Lost His Ego. Alright, so we start this What If off with, I guess, for a little bit of recap. These past couple of parts we have been covering the manga part, which is the Neo Egoist League, or the NEL for short. To which, yes, it has been quite similar, yet a little bit different to how it went in canon. Because some what ifs that I've watched or listened to where Isagi never lost his ego, they portrayed Isagi as just some sort of genius, prodigious monster. But this Isagi does not have anything that makes him special. Well, of course, except for his adaptation, his football IQ, and all that. But other than that, there's nothing that makes him so distinct as what Izagi is right now. He is his abilities are just that of any other player. The way he uses his abilities is how it makes him different from other people. Say he didn't lose his ego, he'll be 40 to 50% stronger than he already is. To which is a huge increase, by the way, which is nothing to scoff at. But there's nothing too major that would entirely disrupt the course of how Canon Isagi did it. Though, I would say with how Isagi has gotten better, he is almost New Gen 11 at literally starting at the NEL, like almost New Gen 11. And I'd say with how Isagi has been performing in canon, the manga has ended, by the way. I mean, not the manga. Oh my god, what am I saying? The match has ended after a whole last year, by the way. It was, god, the pacing was horrid. I don't know what kind of shit I was trying to cook, giving Rin fucking Predator Eye out of nowhere, making Charles and Karasu unlock Metavision. And he's just dishing out those fucking abilities like it's fucking Naruto. You get a dojutsu, you get a dojutsu. Fuck yeah, no. But Platoshi Rin claims aside, it has been quite the ride for the NEL, and with the new chapter that has arrived, I don't want to spoil it for people who haven't read it, but I am very, to say the least, I'm very disappointed in the results. I mean, come on, bro. Isagi was absolutely top tier in that match. Rin threw the game twice. Twice! Cooperated with no one. He could have won the match just right then and there, but then of course he'd be like, oh, I can do better than this. Oh, blah 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 blah. Through the match, cost them the loss, and what do you get? He gets offer from there. He's not even He's not even gonna go there because you know Sai is there. Fuck you know. It's just so ass that they're both tied. It's ass. It's absolute ass. PXG doesn't deserve that much hype. Fucking hell. Shido got ghosted. Santetsu's useless. Nanase was like peak for like one chapter. Charles was like peak for like 10 chapters. Shido got absolutely sidelined yet again. Fucking who else was there? Karasu. Karasu was catching some dubs here and there, but he was irrelevant for most of the match. I mean, yeah, I get it. It's Isagi, Kaiser, and Rin, but still. 1 year, there's so much content to go through, and it was just Isagi, Rin, Kaiser. To it, yeah, I was pretty hyped throughout the entirety, but I was a little bit lost here and there. So yeah, the match ended, the results came in, and I was like, oh god, seriously? I was so hyped. I was like, Isagi's gonna get a fucking big ass salary. He's gonna go to La Real because Kaneshiro did confirm that Isagi and Sai are gonna work together in the future, and I was like, oh shit, La Real vibes. I was like, nah, bro. They're maybe it's gonna be like the U20 World Cup since Sai is U20 eligible, so maybe it's the U20 World Cup, but. God damn, bro. Isagi is just perfect for La Real. Because Rin won't even go there in the first place. It's so ass. So yeah, my little rant aside is already gonna be, guys, I've spent too much time yapping instead of actually getting to the goddamn what if. I'm gonna get back on track with the recap. Recap was they went inside, everything is the same. Yeah, everybody chooses the same like teams. FC Barca versus Basel München. Isagi does way better than last time. Doesn't screw up like last time. Like not like last time, like in canon. He actually goes to make a goal scoring opportunity, but Kaiser cock blocks him and Kunigami steals the goal. To which it is sort of an assist, but we won't count it since Kaiser did intervene, so technically it was Kaiser's assist. But anyways, Manchine City, Isagi managed to take a goal and two assists, assisting Kaiser. He forced Kaiser to work with him, and then he scored one himself, and assisted Yukimiya. So it's a goal, two assists. In the Ubers match, he had scored two goals and assisted. So basically, he's getting the full GPA now. So yeah, with that, he has three goals, three assists. Not bad, not bad. Definitely better compared to Canon, but yeah. As I stated before, my reasoning of why we're sticking so much close to Canon Isagi because it makes sense. At the end of the day, Isagi is still Isagi. There's nothing too special about him that makes him so different from the canon counterpart. I can only do something that is so different only when I incorporate ideas such as what if Isagi had the Kaiser impacts, to which I am going to do, by the way. Stay tuned for that. I am going to do that. Now, the teeny tiny recap's all done. We now move on to Isagi and Kaiser. Isagi has been trying to convince Kaiser that working together is the better option. It doesn't matter who is better than the other, and working together would be the very best option because that's what Noah preaches about rationality in the field. If they keep on butting heads and trying to get the other to submit, it won't work. What they need to do is at least synchronize in order to be goal scoring machines. Throw away all these petty feelings, throw away every single petty squabbles that we ever had. Ego only matters if you win in the end. Ego won't matter if you lose. And Kaiser understands. He understands, and is like, fine, just for this last match. After that, well, we won't even work together because I'm gonna go to La Real. Just leave the shitty team behind. So he's like, yeah, keep yapping, bro. And after all that's done, Kaiser has agreed to work with Isagi, and now we cut to the PXG match. PXG match, there's not much interactions other than, Isagi and Rin button heads together, Shido being a little zesty, goofy guy he is. Kaiser's being serious. Ness is in shambles because the abandonment of Ness that happened in the PXG match is now happening way earlier. It happened back at the Ubers match itself. So Ness is pretty much fucked up a little bit, but he has made his mind. He's not going to be someone who's going to stay on Kaiser's ass all the time. He's not going to be his little dog anymore. He's going to make his own decisions, and since he had time to ponder, he's not going to be, bound by Kaiser anymore. Though I do hate Ness's character of how he was brought up, I still understand why he was like that. But understanding doesn't make me hate him any lesser. Since Ness had time to think about what he wanted to do, time to process what Kaiser did to him, like how Kaiser abandoned him. He's gonna have a little bit of character development right now to the point where he's gonna be a little bit independent, try to break off of Kaiser's influence. and show his defiance to the new and improving Emperor. Same as how he did in the final moments of the match, but way better since it's like literally in the start of the fucking PXG match. We now head on to the PXG match when it's starting. It starts off with PXG. PXG Rin's going all out in the first place. He's passing to Charles, and then Charles passes to Nanase, Nanase to Zante, to Zante to goes down the flank, pass it back to Nanase, Nanase passes back to Rin. Rin tries to take a shot, but then boom, right then and there, Isagi and Kaiser block him, and then the ball goes to Charles. Charles takes the ball, he dribbles, passes it into the box where absolutely nobody was there, but then suddenly comes in Shido, headers it into the goal, dragon header style, and boom, it's 1-0. Yeah, I know. It hasn't even been a minute since the match started, and she'd already scored a goal. That's my goat. I just want to get the first main parts done, so I want to go to the actual juicy part, which is not even that juicy to be honest, since, yeah, no, I want to get to it, don't worry. And that's 1-0 favoring PXG. Of course, Loki is in glee, Rin's pissed off because he didn't get the goal, Shido celebrating with Charles, and they're communicating in emojis for some reason. Anyways, which is so weird, by the way. Like randomly, Shido started using fucking the imp emoji, then the skull emoji. It was same with Charles. It was so weird. Anyways, tangent aside, back to the what if. Bastard Munchen starts with the ball. Isagi and Kaiser are driving it up the field. Isagi passes it to Kurna, Kurna to Hiyori, Hiyori to Raichi, Raichi to Kaiser now, Kaiser to Isagi. It's been going a full galaxy hotline going on everywhere. They've been passing and passing and passing, and then they're in absolute harmony. Since Bastard Munchen. PXE haven't calculated Bastard Munchen's harmony right now. They're in absolute disarray. To which, yeah, they would have guessed this would have happened if Loki wasn't such a bad coach. To which I can't really blame the guy. He's literally 17. He's not even an adult. I think because in the manga or in the anime it was stated that Isagi literally said, "Oh, Mr. I'm 17. I play for the national team." But technically, he's still 17 and he's coaching an entire fucking high school, like it's still a high school team, but he's coaching an entire team while still being 17 years old. No matter how prodigious you are, you still don't have enough experience to actually coach a team. So I don't know what kind of shit I was trying to cook up there, but yeah. I mean, I get, yeah, my Mbappe is pretty young, but it's 20. I think it's like the timeline there is like 2018, so the age matches up, but still. You could have aged him up to make him a little bit of a seasoned player, like in his prime type shit. But, you know, I trust in Kaneshiro. Kaneshiro, let my boy Kaneshiro cook. Let's get back on track now. So, with the Galaxy Hotline between Isagi, Kaiser, Raichi, Kurna, and Hiyori, they've been moving in tandem, which then resulted in PXG's absolute disarray since Bastard Munchen's whole ordeal before the PXG match was this Battle Royale. They were at each other's necks. But now, since Isagi and Kaiser have been working in tandem, the whole team is actually moving in unison. Therefore, PXG's hadn't expected this, which proved to be a big advantage for both Isagi and Kaiser, as they navigated through the defense, broke through it easily, and Rin, before he could even catch up, Isagi slammed his foot into the ball into the back of the net. Absolute spectacular goal brought on by Isagi with a team effort of Kaiser, Hiyori, and Kurna. And Ness is just back there with his bitch ass, is like, shit, I didn't help Kaiser or anybody at all during this goal. What have I been doing all this time? And so he's having a little breakdown, Rin's crashing out. Shido's like, fuck, fine. I'll get the goal next time, I guess. And yeah, everybody's in absolute shock. The commentators are going wild, like, oh my god, Bastard Munchen are finally in unison. They're actually working together. Is this the birth of a new spectacular team that not even PXG can beat now? And having that commentator, Rin's crashing out even more. Loki's pleasantly surprised. Noah himself is like, damn, that was actually pretty cool. And it's 1-1 right now. Shido with the opener and Isagi with the counter. The ball starts with PXG and Rin's pissed off. He's going into destroyer mode already. Isagi, because Isagi and Kaiser are on his ass all the time. But then he tells Kaiser that it's more efficient and more rational and better theory to keep both strikers in check. So Kaiser heads on over to Shido and it's just Isagi and Rin. And Rin hearing this goes absolutely ballistic. He goes Destroyer Aura very, very early on in this match and he absolutely not decimates Isagi. Though he does get around him, Isagi's still on his ass. He's keeping on him. His pass options are being cut off by Kurona, Hiyori, and Raichi, most importantly. Charles is being marked extensively by Raichi. Rin is being shut down insanely quick. Isagi steals the ball when Rin cannot get past Isagi because nobody, well, he can get past Isagi, but he cannot break through Isagi's defense. Because my boy's defense is absolutely peak. He has A defense. If you can actually cut back to part 5 or 4, I believe. I think it was part 4. Part 4 is when I covered the U20 match where Ego trained Isagi to absolutely, like, mark and defend and decimate Sai, to which an extent it did work, which raised his defense stats to a fuck ton. And of course, it helped in marking the other Itoshi brother as well. And Isagi's like, well, well, well. First it was the senior, now it's the Jew. Both of you are so easy to kill. And he meant it in a metaphorical sense, okay? Chill. He's not like Rin who actually wants to kill people. And he takes the ball, passes it, Kaiser passes it to Hiyori, Hiyori to Kurona, Kurona to Isagi, and then unexpectedly, when Karasu comes to block Isagi, Isagi does a back heel pass to where? Everybody's up front in the wings. Back pass to Ness? Ness immediately gets the ball and he's surprised that Isagi passed to him, but it doesn't matter. He dribbles up, passes it, tries to pass it to Raichi, but then Raichi gets marked by Charles. Charles takes the ball, gives it to Shido. They do a little 1-2. Rin gets the ball yet again, and before he goes to shoot, Kaiser comes in and says, "X fucking Q's me." And the ball goes, it goes to the post, hits the post, lands next to Shido, and before Shido can even hit the ball, it's X fucking Q's me, Isagi version. They switch sides immediately, locking in. And the reason why they can do this so quickly is because Isagi right now in canon is having so much impact just by saying that he's going to team up with Kaiser. Imagine an Isagi that's 40 to 50% stronger. Yeah, the PXT cannot do shit until Loki himself steps in. So when this happens, now Shido gets absolutely shut down. Isagi takes it up, passes it to Kaiser. Kaiser almost gets blocked by Rin. Passes it back to Isagi. Isagi to Hiyori. Hiyori to Kurona. Kurona to Raichi. Raichi to Ness. Ness back to Isagi. Isagi back to Ness. They've been doing a 1-2 chemical reaction between Isagi and Ness. The Magician Vision. That was such an ass name. Moving on. And they've been doing a chemical reaction between each other. Kaiser is just impressed as surprised, not impressed, surprised as hell that Ness was actually working with Isagi, since Ness did actually hate Isagi at first, but he realizes in order to win, he can't just stick to Kaiser anymore. He needs to become his own person. He needs to find his own magic, and he's gonna be sort of a not a Kurona, a Kiora Jin type character. Is like, oh, I will only pass to the ones who are actually going to give a winning chance, like a goal scoring chance. And right now, that's Isagi and not Kaiser. And Isagi drives up the field with Ness, and you all know what's gonna happen. A beautiful cross from the wing from Ness towards Isagi, and he half volleys it into the goal. Rin cannot do shit. 2 goals for Isagi. Kaiser is just absolutely disheveled. The Masters are fucking freaking out, especially Loki. And yeah, everyone's like, oh my god, Ness is finally awakened. He's not fucking like Kaiser's lackey anymore. That was a pleasant surprise from that. PXU was thrown to a disarray. It is now 2-1 with Isagi with a brace and Ness Kaiser with an assist. We now move on to when the Masters are going to come in. Loki immediately steps in after Isagi's spectacular goal. And yeah, it ain't as hype as the 2-gun volley, but yeah, the lefty shot has already been done. way before, and you'll get to see what's gonna happen. Loki comes in, then immediately Noah comes in, and he does another substitution for Ikuguri. Yeah, I almost forgot about Ikuguri because he had such a he had an impact. He definitely had an impact for sure. But then, come on, you can't really blame him. He's such a forgettable character. Like, why does he cut his hero and keep him around? Not even a good guy character in the first place. But moving on. I hate on characters too much. Anyways, Ikaguri gets. Is his name Ikaguri or Igarashi? You know what? I don't care either way. Ikaguri gets subbed in, and Noah for Kaiser. Not Noah for Kaiser. Noah for Kunigami, and Loki for, I don't know, Nanase or something. Yeah, I think it's Nanase. Loki for Nanase. And Ikaguri does his shit. Loki just stays a little bit, off. He wants to show or make Rin and Shido do something. And yeah, but Ikaguri steps in, does his little fake, fake falling, his little snake moves to get a penalty, not a penalty, to get a free kick, to which it actually happens, and Kaiser actually takes the fucking penalty. But then, of course, as per canon, when he takes a penalty, this is the first time he's gonna do Magnus, by the way. This is the first time he'll do Kaiser Impact Magnus. It's like, watch my new weapon. I'm gonna finish this match right here, right now. And so he drives the ball and curves it to an insane amount, but then Loki immediately steps in, to which I don't even know how Bro did it. How I mean, you can make the same arguments for Isagi he blocked Chris Prince's knuckleball, but still, this is way different. Loki outran a Kaiser impact shot. Hello? I don't even. I'm speechless. Okay, that's not even like genius level abilities or prodigy level abilities. That's just absolute inhumane, superhuman. But yeah, leaving superhuman feats aside, Cheeto's universal, by the way. Anyways, moving on. Loki, for some reason, has the ability to run faster than a Kaiser impact shot, so he blocks the fucking shot. Kaiser's like, shit, man, I've been getting shits on this entire match. It's so fucking fun to play with Isagi, but damn, this guy scored 2 goals while I'm just here. No. No, 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 no. The only reason why it's like this is because I'm getting too comfortable. He lured me in. He wasn't fully into teamwork. He was just trying to coerce me into making his puppet, into becoming his tool. Isagi Yoichi. No fucking more you're gonna do this. Fuck you. Fuck Bastard Munchin. Fuck Blue Lock. I'm gonna do things my way. And Isagi notices his change and it's like, huh, well, he was pretty useful for a couple of moments, I guess. Well, this is better. This shit was getting a little bit too easy. I guess since I have a little bit more of an op now, I guess it will be a bit more challenging. And the rest of the game, Igaguri does his thing. Rin gets absolutely demolished. For some reason, Igaguri did better defending than actual defenders actually did. Because come on, at the end of the day, if even if his moves were a bit unfair and very underhanded, he still got the job done. You gotta hand it to him. And so the masters were off. Same with Igaguri. Igaguri didn't even do anything since Rin figured out like how to like not be lured into a trap. And yeah, that's the end of Igaguri's career. And so, okay. By the way, a little bit of a tangent. If I see Igaguri's name in the top 23, I'm going to be so mad. Cause he's a waste of potential. There are going to be so many other better players than him. I swear to God. Let that bald ass monk go back to the temple where he belongs. Damn. Anyways, my rant aside, tangents, leave that alone. Let's get back on track. There's not much interesting happening with Loki and with Noah, except when Loki starts talking smack about Rin and Cheeto and the PXT team as a whole, and Isagi butts in and says, "Shut the fuck up, huh? What? I don't think I catch that." And Isagi is like, "Huh, not only are you dumb, you're also deaf, huh? Well, let me spell it out for you." I said, "Shut the fuck up, Loki." Okay? Just admit it. Admit it that your teachings were a failure. Let alone if you even teach in the first place. The hell can a 17-year-old like you can do? Building a team, my ass. All they did was evolve on their own while you were just sitting on your ass looking pretty. That's all you can ever do, is it? Huh? Mr. 17, I play for the French national team? Shit, haven't even played a couple of matches yet. All it was just announcement after announcement, huh? You fucking phony. This entire match, in the 3 minutes, you a part of the World 5, huh? Among the top ranks. What did you do? Stop a free kick. Not even your own job. You did a defender's job. You don't haven't even have any sort of trust in your own team to the point where you have to do the defending by yourself. And the attacking, oh my god. Just because you were born with fast leg doesn't mean you can just get to do anything. Come on, Loki. Don't make me fucking laugh. This is all a joke, okay? And Loki's about to flip. And then Noah comes and is like, Isagi Yoichi, that's enough. It's being broadcasted worldwide. I get that in the entirety of the match so far, you have been absolutely splendid. Spectacular even. But you have no right. Shut up, shitty master. I've had enough, okay? Of playing coy to you. Huh? You think I don't know? I don't know that this entire time, the only reason why you even remotely even tried to coach us was to awaken Kaiser? You think I don't know that? All this time, trying to help me, Raichi, Kurona, Hiyori, all the others, just so that you can awaken Kaiser into what? Something beneath me? Don't worry, Noah. I awakened your little Kaiser for you. But guess what? He isn't enough to beat me. He never will be. Neither will anybody in this entire world. 'Cause I am coming for that number one spot. Don't get too comfortable. Keep that seat warm for me, Noah. I'm coming for that throne. I'm coming for that spot. I'm coming for that World Cup, that Champions League. I'm coming for that Ballon d'Or. I'm gonna beat you and take that spot, okay? I'll create it. I'll do it. I'll create a theory that will surpass you, your ideologies, and everything that you ever stand. I'll fucking do it. Just you wait. Soon it will fucking happen. And with this, Isagi has made his statement. The crowd goes insane. Everybody's freaking out. The world is going crazy. The commentators are like, oh my god, Isagi Yoichi has just made absolutely banger statements, cussing out both Loki and Noah at the same time, making similar statements to when he did during the U20 match after a stellar performance. And yeah, fucking hell. Isagi cussed out Loki way more than in canon because he just got that dog in him. Anyways, yeah, Isagi's just going on demon time. He absolutely fucking ripped Noah to shreds. Gonna do so in the future as well when he takes his throne. It's all gonna be good. And Kaiser was like, oh my god, what the fuck? Yeah, this situation is gonna be a little bit different. A little bit, yeah, it's gonna be a lot different. Since Kaiser started to work alone and Isagi just cussed out Kaiser as well, Kaiser's fuming. So it's just Isagi, him alone again. Well, he still has Kurona and Hiyori. With this, Kira Jin subbed in and now the match resumes. And I'm just gonna be honest here, Rin, even if he unlocks, well, fuck it, he's gonna unlock Paradise, and when he does, he's not gonna do shit. Sure, he's gonna make some defensive plays, but it's not gonna help him do any sort of attacking play because Isagi is on demon time all around. You cannot get past this man. You cannot guard this man. You cannot stop this absolute beast. And so the match is coming to a close when Isagi makes his final play. Nobody can stop him. Realistically, I don't think anyone can. Even Ren awakening his Predator Eye, he can't do it. And so Isagi runs down the field with Ness, Hiyori, and Kurona. Ness is still a little bit reluctant, but since Kaiser isn't making any plays, for now he'll stick with him. But then Kaiser goes down the field and Ness has the ball. Ness suddenly passes to Kaiser. Kaiser Honestly, a little bit surprised yet again, but then he still goes. He still runs, passes it to unexpectedly to Kiora. Kiora passes back to him. Kiora to Ness. Ness to Kaiser. Kaiser to Kiora. They've been doing a little triangle formation, and then before the ball gets to Kaiser, Isagi immediately comes in between, steals the ball, goes in front, goes to Kurona. Kurona passes it back to Isagi. Rin's on his ass. Rin tries to block him. And he's screaming at Isagi, saying, I'm not gonna let you take even one more step with the ball. It's mine. And before he says anything else, Isagi immediately does a back heel pass yet again to you thought it's gonna be Ness? Nah, it's Kaiser. Kaiser being very surprised, but then acting almost instantly when he got the ball, does a Magnus inside the goddamn net. End of match. Yeah, the final goal ain't for Isagi, it was actually Kaiser. I wanted to flesh it out. Realistically, I didn't want to pull a bullock and flesh out this thing for another 10 minutes because it's already been so, it's already crossed the half an hour line. And realistically, what I just said would happen. I don't want to like add in like a fuck ton of dialogues because I know y'all will get bored. So fast pace, realistic, very intense, very hype, absolute cinema. It's 3-1. Rin didn't even get to do anything on the field. Absolute shutdown by my boy Isagi and with the help of Kaiser. And Kaiser comes up to Isagi, is like, why the hell did you do that? And Isagi's like, I told you. Even though I did use you for my own benefit, I told you that I would pick the most rational option and I would just be a goal scoring machine. You were just in the right spot. And after I saw your little Magnus weapon, I thought maybe you could do it. Though I did factor in a little bit of luck for myself, but I guess it didn't work. But still, good job being a puppet for me, Kaiser. This was very fun. My Kaiser's like, fuck off, Isagi. And so they end this on an okayish note instead of a really shitty note as per the canon. They still hate each other to a certain extent, but not as much as in canon. Kaiser holds more respect towards Isagi than in canon from the start, so the relationship is a bit more friendlier. They're not friends or buddy buddy, but it's more friendlier than in canon. We now go to the hyped up salaries. And before I want to get onto that, I haven't revealed. The only thing I revealed in the salaries before was only Isagi's, and even revealed like the Rin's or the other rankings. But who cares? Am I right? No, people only care about Isagi and Rin. So before it was 272 million by BC Milano. It's my own take on how AC Milan is. Since I've already explained this in the other part, but just a little memory jog. Since Isagi is based on Inzaghi from AC Milan, which I don't even know if it's confirmed, but the similarities are there. Even in the names, Inzaghi. And yeah, since I think he was based on Inzaghi, so I'll put him at AC Milan. But in the Bulwark verse, you can't really put the actual name, so it'll be BC Milano. Before it was 272 million, and now we'll move on to the actual ones. Before Rin had 220 million from PXG. Now it's going to be Kaiser with 400 million on La Real. Number one Isagi Yoichi, 400 million on BC Milano. Second place goes to Rin. Rin with a huge jump, just like Isagi. He has attained 330 million, an offer from Mad Athletic. Yep, it's a new club, just like BC Milano. It's actually Atletico Madrid. Since Barcelona as an FC Barca is already in the NEL and they're not doing so hot, since they actually are going to lose every single goddamn match they've been in. Poor Barca. But yeah, since FC Barca isn't as good as actual Barcelona is, the rivalry between Barcelona and Real Madrid shouldn't exist in the first place if they're so like this. Therefore, I'm gonna make the main rivals of La Real Mad Athletic or Atletico Madrid in the human world. Rin gets an offer of 330 million and when a 110 million up to the rival club of La Real Athletic or Mad Athletic. To which, yeah, it makes sense, doesn't it? Real, La Real has one of the Itoshi brothers, Mad Athletic, went for the other one. To which, yeah, PXC didn't give one because, Loki he himself deemed Rin as useless, I think. Let me know what y'all think about the new additions of like Mad Athletic, BC Milano. I really do want to follow, uh, like, the actual canon teams, but this just makes more sense, doesn't it? I know that I will probably have to change it back to the actual canon ones because the story won't progress as well if he's in another club. Because if he's still in Bayern Munchen, they're only going to focus on Bayern Munchen, not on actual like the Serie A or whatever the hell the league is in Blue Lock. He'll only focus on whatever the hell Bundesliga is in the Blue Lock verse. Though, if we do get an insight and we actually get actual good players, like a good couple of players from teams here and there, I can actually mold the story into something that will fit BC Milano and Mad Athletic. Maybe we'll get a name reveal for for Atletico Madrid, and then I'll change it back. Since I do think that La Real will have Atletico Madrid as their rivals, since FC Barca isn't doing too hot here. Let me know your thoughts about this, about PC Milano and Mad Athletic, and just put it down in the comments. And so that marks the end of this What If for now. Unless, well, of course, the next arc is coming. It might be the U20 arc. There might be like a little time skip in between. We might see Isagi and Bastard Munchen, like doing a little training stuff. Maybe he'll move clubs. Who knows? But yeah. For now, this is part 7, the finale, the end of What If Isagi never lost his ego. Finally, fucking finished it. God damn, this took so long. Not the part itself, but actually the series, cause the little 1.5 month break in between, and I might release this like 2 days after I record, cause editing takes a lot of time, and especially since I've recorded for so long, it takes a whole lot. I haven't got much to say other than stay tuned for my other uploads. I'm gonna cook. I'm gonna remake my Arcane What If, probably like remake my entirety of What If Deku had the 10 Shadows technique, or like just put the first 2 parts in and then continue with my own on the rest. So yeah, I have lots of plans, as I've already dropped a little sneak peek before of What If Isagi had the Kaiser impact, as per the request of yet again my boy Faristofla. Thank you for requesting and fucking checking up on me during my absence. So yeah, a little shout out to Forrest Offla. He's a real G. Thank you. And yeah, I haven't got much to say other than peace.